This is British 1992. It's Lucian Freud's Naked Man back view. Oh, is that disgusting or what? It's a painting of London actor Lee Bowery, a huge man, head shaven, flesh beaten by gravity. But you see, it doesn't have to be about Lee Bowery's naked back view. It could be that feeling you get when you look at your own naked back view. I mean, isn't that what it's all about? Time ravaging us, all of us, little by moment, by day, by decade? Oh, when you're young and everything bounces, the world is your oyster. But when you start sagging like old Lee Bowery here, I think it's about time you turn in your equity card and head for New Jersey pasture. Come on, let's do another.
Man, Woman, Flower is representative of the artist's turquoise period and is a preeminent example of the terse yet multidimensional work that is typical in this stage of the art's development. The vivid colors employed point to a complex celebration of anguish that is unambiguous in its central assertion of the unrelenting felicity of torment. They don't got no clothes on, Charlene.
Some critics have pointed to the artist's deteriorating relationship with longtime lover Jean-Claude St. Bernard as the chief influence for this painting, while other eminent scholars insist that St. Bernard himself posed for the work in an effort to extinguish the artist's growing infatuation with Austrian financier Frederick Germain Shepherd. In a close examination of the painting's texture, in composition, we gain a pervasive sense of both the passionate coolness and exultant enervation that so clearly define this stormy period, most extravagantly expressed in the painting's exhausting attention to detail.
Well, it makes me tired just to looking at it.
We ain't been this way since the Baywatch marathon.
The stunning juxtaposition of the central subject of the piece and the enigmatic figure beside her, with the elegant yet mysterious flora in the foreground, is richly emblematic of the dichotomy between man's urgent desire to attain that which he cannot achieve and his subconscious inclination to forfeit that which is most decidedly his own. I'd forfeit too if that was a consolation prize.
Don't you know anything? Look at her eyes. She's staring at him as if she could burn a hole right through him. She wants him to see her for who she really is. It's staring him straight in the face, clear as can be. He's just too blind to see it.
Picked a bad time to lose his eyesight.
This is Edward Hopper's tranquil oil scene of the lighthouse at the jagged Cape Elizabeth in Maine. Notice the sky, the wispy clouds, the feeling of isolation so prevalent in all of Hopper's work, from his people to his oceanless geometric forms. It really looks like that from this angle. My boyfriend and I were on vacation there a month ago. Oh, well, it's not really my boyfriend. Not after that. Can you believe that, standing right here, that the pig had the audacity to reveal that he had been sleeping with one of my girlfriends? Now, every time I look at it, that's all I can think about, just me standing right there amongst those rocks crying, and he driving away, and then that intolerable bus ride home, and let's just do another. Tennis at Newport, George Bellows, 1919. Should have gone there. My sister invited me. Notice how the major emphasis is not on the tennis players in the foreground, but on the spectators in the background. They're all much more interested on whose arm and who's wearing what than who's serving the insignificant ball. You know what? George Bellows was right, and if he would have went with my sister, her corporate climber of a husband, and their two angelic brats, the same crap is happening today. The whole scene, it's so repulsive. It's just so Republican. Here, let's do another. I'm starting to get a headache. I suddenly hate this painting too. What's going on with my life?
Hello, you're probably wondering why I called all you museum guards here today. As curator of this museum, I have never had to do this before, and I thank you for leaving your homes for this. The worst emergency in our history. The painting of George Seurat's Study for Sunday Afternoon on the island of La Grande Jetée has escaped. The entire painting's population exited the frame around 3 a.m. this morning. Our night security video filmed them exiting using a makeshift ladder from the rooftop garden. Men, women, children, dogs, and a monkey. They're all gone. What we're gonna do is split into groups of 3. Remember, they probably split up. They could be anywhere. Remember, if you do see one of them, they appear clear at a distance. But when you rush them, up close, whew, they're gone. They disappear. This is pointillism. This is the largest breakout in our history, far topping last summer's fiasco of Paul Cézanne's The Card Players, which were easily located and captured on the Coney Island roller coaster. Today, we're talking more than 250 people. I remember when I was first a guard. Oh my God! Guards! I have shocking, though comforting news. All the characters have been located and were arrested after they ran up quite a tab at Sardi's. The maitre d' called the police. He said they looked a little sketchy. So with that news, there's only one thing else left to say. And that is at least we've had a peaceful resolution to this, our most serious dilemma to date. Thank you, officers.
All right, the lobby. I'm almost out. Where do I go from here? I'll just use the phone the guy threw away. And the number the postmodern new gave me, 155 help art. That's me. I need help. Refugee, I'm on the lam now. 155 help art. Great, it's ringing. I'm tired of reaching for hemlock, locating my finger in the air. Oh, hello? This is Socrates from Death of Socrates.
Hello.
I'd like to switch from drinking hemlock to exile. I'm going for exile. I mean, how bad could it be?
You have reached the automated information system of Art Help, the helpful system with your personal art needs in our system. If you are calling because you are running away from your museum, press 1. If you wish to return to your museum, press 2.
1.
You have pressed 2 to return to your museum.
No, I'm escaping.
If you are lost inside your museum, press 1. Outside your museum, press 2. Being held hostage, 3. To return to the main menu, press 4.
4.
You have pressed 3.
No, I pressed 4. This isn't logical.
If you are being stolen as we speak, press 1. Already stolen, press 2. Press 3 to return to the main menu.
3.
You have pressed 1. Being stolen.
No, listen to me!
If you are being stolen to make a statement, press 1. Stolen to be sold, press 2. If you are being vandalized just for the hell of it, press 3. Press 4 to return to the main menu.
4.
You have chosen vandalize for the hell of it. If you are being graffitied by youth, press 1. Ripped from your frame, 2. Partially shredded, 3. To return to the main menu, press 4.
4.
You are being graffitied by youth. You are being graffitied and ripped from your frame.
No, 4.
You are being graffitied, ripped from your frame, and partially shredded.
What's wrong with this phone?
If you want this call traced and help immediately sent, press 1 now. If you would like to